the Nuova Jolly. It's going to get new tubes. You guys don't, you have no idea what's coming. You have no idea what's coming. And it begins the transformation of the Nuova Jolly. We're removing the bow step right now because we're gonna go ahead and get this worked on while these tubes are getting made. This bow step has been removed. I'm gonna work it a little bit, make it a little bit more modernized, switch it up, make it a little sexier, modify it, and we'll see if we put some color on it too. All right, so this particular boat, what we're gonna do is we're gonna retube it with military gray bottom, the bottom half of the tube. The reason we're doing it that color is because this particular customer wanted the benefits of not having to clean the bottom as often, like especially when it comes to diesel and stuff that's in the ocean and stuff like that. So we got Raul here putting all the glue that he needs to put on here, and we're working these tubes right now. We're getting everything out. Like I said, this is going to be the bottom part. What we'll do is we'll get both sides, we'll start putting everything together, start working it, and then in a little bit we'll start getting the top, which is going to be an Arctic gray, which is similar to white, but it gives you an option of getting it in 866 military grade. Arctic gray, I like it because it hides more than white does, and I think the benefits of that is also very good. Okay, so what we're doing is we're putting, remember, the top side is going to be Arctic gray and the bottom is going to be this military gray. Okay, so this is we're seaming them together. We already put the glue and now we're working that, putting them all together. All right, so now this is essentially one side, and it's still not together. Remember, this is for a 20-footer. Yeah, this is the interior. Now we start working it. This is the process that you got to make sure that you do it well, because this is where you start getting leaks if this is not done at this particular time.
Pasa suave porque baje todo el material completo y después 2 o 3 duros a acelerar.
So he does it soft at first, and then he puts a little bit of elbow on it. All right, we just flipped it over, and here's what I was telling you. Okay, this is the joint on the underside on the back side, and now what we're going to do is we're going to put another joint here to cover this area, so it even has more strength, because the last thing you want is for your tube to open up. This is where I get a lot of complaints, especially when it comes for PVC, which we don't make here because we're strictly hypalon, and we like Orca. And there's different types of hypalon. There's a Chinese hypalon that's pretty much saturating the market, that people are paying less for, but it's also not nearly as good as Orca. So little by little, people are starting to catch on. They're recognizing the brand. They know what works, what's going to last longer, and then they start going with the better stuff. See here? So it's overlapped, and now you have this here also holding it together. These are like I said, I've said in the past in the other videos and stuff like that, these are the details a lot of people don't see. They just like to go ahead and just put it together, and then, you know, it pops or it leaks, and then you get frustrated and you buy a new one. All right, guys, so this is the upper part, and what we're doing now, we're going to start sanding the areas where all the valves go. And that now we can start working it, so the valves, and so this is lower, middle, this would be upper, because the bottom of this boat is going to be military gray, and this is Arctic gray. It looks white, but it's Arctic gray. That's why I like to tell people to go with that color, because it's a good color. It's a good color. It holds. It's not as dirty as white, and it gets the job done. And there's a 866 military grade option on it, which is the way I like to go. I just wish that you guys can see what's in my head right now. You guys, trust me when I tell you, I wish you can see what's in my head right now. All right, we're seaming both of the parts now. So essentially, this is going to be the upper, lower, and so you see here. See, under part, and that's a big tube. All right, so now we're working those two pieces, making sure they're all the air pockets, and get it nice and firm. I got something up my sleeve. I got something up my sleeve. I'm gonna put them on the spot. Frank! Bro, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Bro, I'm putting you on the spot right now. You're live. No, you're not live, actually. What do you think? You think this could be carbon fibered? Bro, if you say no, I'm never coming back here again. I'm never gonna refer anybody. You're on the spot. All of that carbon fiber.
It can be done.
It can be done? It could be done?
Yeah.
Bro, can I come back in 2 weeks and it's done?
Not a problem. I have it done for you.
Let's see if this becomes carbon fiber, people. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here's what they do. They put the cone, this right here, which is actually fiberglass. It's actually not a fruit bowl. It looks like a fruit bowl, but they stick it in here. They put a film, and what they do is when they put the film in there, kind of like a paint, and then they dip it in there, and it gets the carbon fiber texture. And then what they do is they put a clear coat on it, and then you get those finished looks. And the man, Frank, what? Show me. Dude, the man is a man of his word. He's got all this business going on. This is all Corvette stuff. He came through. I got the big piece coming in a couple days. Guys, this is gonna be crazy. We're taping it up so we can sand it down where the actual glue is gonna stick onto it, and that's gonna be the end cone. We have the tube already here. It's this one rolled up. Well, that's another tube we're doing now, but this is the Nuova Jolly tube right here. So we'll put the cones on there now, put the valves, and put some air on this guy, and then we start doing all the details. Oh my goodness, we just waited about 6 hours, and we're gonna put air on this bad boy now. This is the Nuova Jolly, baby. Let's do this. All right, guys. This is the tube essentially done. Now it's all the cosmetic stuff, and we start making her pretty. All this tape is obviously going to come off. We got that there just so if we back it into something, it doesn't hit the carbon fiber. It's just minor things. It's upside down right now, but this is gonna look like a monster. This guy's gonna look like a monster!